YouTube family. Britt Hanson again. All right, so today's message is going to be about when to let go. Um, it's crazy because sometimes we have the answer to the question that we keep asking. You know, whether it be an unhealthy relationship, friendship, a job, whatever the case may be, we have to learn to honor our spirit. We have to learn to honor who we are as people. The thing is, you know how you get like a gut instinct? It's there for a reason. And so many of us ignore it. And there's a price that we pay for ignoring that gut instinct. You know, 9 times out of 10, we do it out of fear. You know, we stay in unhealthy relationships because we're afraid to start over, or we are afraid of what people they're going to say about us leaving the relationship. I definitely fell victim to that. I don't consider myself a victim. It was just a particular time where, you know, I didn't want to let go for the sake of fear of not being able to find someone else or whatever the case may be. But this message today is going to be about honoring yourself. If you do not honor yourself, no one else will. We teach people how to treat us. And until we get that grain, we're going to continue to repeat the same mistake over and over again. You know, society presents mistakes as a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. The purpose of mistakes is to learn and to be better and to define and refine who you are as a person. So definitely you have to honor yourself if you want to live the best life that you have never lived before. And it takes becoming real with yourself. You have to sit and think and ask yourself. 9 times out of 10, a lot of us don't even know what we want until you go through hardship, until you go through pain, until you go through something that wakes you up. So it's crucially important not to limit yourself. You know, just recently having a conversation, it reminded me of so many things. It's like we hold on for the sake of holding on. So my recommendation is be real with yourself. Get real. How do you transgress? How do you become better in this life? You have to get real with yourself. So you have to look at your circumstance and go, okay, is this serving me? Is this growing me? What is this doing? And what am I doing? Because the thing is, we teach people how to treat us. So if you put yourself second, if you don't take value in yourself, what makes you think somebody else is going to do the same? You have to be real with yourself. So for the sake of being in a relationship, just to be in a relationship, it's definitely not worth it if your spirit, if your soul, if the aspect of the greatness of you is dying, it's not worth being in. I've learned it's better to be by yourself, happy, alone, with a goldfish, puppy, whatever, than to be in a relationship where there is no trust and there is no respect. Where those two things are absent, there is no grounds for a relationship. A relationship has to have a foundation, and the foundation must be trust and it must be respect. Love comes with it, you know, it comes with it, but you have to have those two elements to have a successful relationship. And not just a relationship with others, but a relationship with yourself. You have to respect yourself and you have to trust yourself. If you cannot respect yourself or trust yourself, again, there's going to be people who are in your experience, they're going to show you what you've been showing yourself. So my recommendation, get real with yourself. If you already have the answer, it's in your spirit, it's in your gut. If you know that you're in a relationship with someone and it's not serving you and the days are more bad than they are good, you got to sit back and go, okay, why am I in this relationship? What is it that is in me that I need to heal so that I don't keep attracting the same thing? You know? It definitely takes work. And I will tell you this, you got to face those demons, because the thing is, so many of us, the whole aspect of being codependent is you're depending on someone else to fulfill a need that only you can fulfill. The most important thing is not trying to fix everybody and their mother and their problems, but to focus on yourself. So many of us try to fix others because it deviates us from focusing on the issues that we have. So we go outside of us and try to fix other people and find purpose in fixing other people instead of dealing with our demons. And one thing that I've learned is whatever you resist, it persists. So if you want to live the life that you've never lived before, you got to do things that you've never done before. So my recommendation is be real with yourself. It's okay. Sit by yourself, sit alone. You know, there's definitely that fear of being alone. But the truth is we're never alone. The aspect of who we are derived from God. We are an extension of God. We are so powerful. Only if we knew the power that we possess, man, how amazing this world will be. You can use the power for good or evil. My recommendation, use it for good, because karma is no joke. Whatever you put out comes back, and it comes back tenfold. So be careful how, one, you treat yourself, and two, how you treat others. There definitely will be more topics of discussion, but this was something that was on my heart to speak about, because I have friends, I have people who are in my life experience where it's like they're in a relationship for the sake of, oh, I don't want to leave this person because I made a vow and I promised to do this, I promised to do that. But you have to put yourself in the position of, okay, I promised this person to do this, but what is it doing for me? Is it making me or allowing me to be the greatest aspect of who I am, or is it pulling me down? So it's crucially important that you get to that place of realness, of rawness, of authenticity. You know, the moment you do that with yourself, again, you can then teach other people how to do that. So my recommendation, don't give up on yourself. We are going to make mistakes. Mistakes are okay. You know, society paints mistakes as a bad thing. Oh, be safe, play it safe, do this, do that. No. When you play it safe, you limit yourself. You steal from yourself. You rob from yourself. You make a mistake, you acknowledge it. Okay, I made this mistake. What can I learn from it, and what can I do better for next time? That's the whole process of life. It's okay to make mistakes, you know, and accept yourself in every aspect of who you are as a person. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Lord knows that I make mistakes like there is no tomorrow. But it's just a matter of what you do with that mistake. Don't crucify yourself. Don't become hard on yourself. Learn to accept every aspect of yourself. I've learned to accept my demons. I've learned to accept my positive. I learned to accept all of it and make it cohesive. That is the secret to success. Looking at every aspect of who you are and accepting every aspect of who you are. That's where success truly comes in. It's not in the money. It's not in the cars. It's not in the material things, because what happens is it comes and it goes. And what happens is when it goes, what do you have left to stand on? That's where we have to go. All right, people, have an amazing, spectacular day. I will catch up with you guys later. Be safe, be blessed, be loved, and know that you are enough. Period. No discussion. All right, bye.